In the vast expanse of space, the Galactic Council gathered in their grand chamber, a place filled with glowing screens and shimmering lights. Representatives from many powerful alien races sat around a massive round table. Each species had its own unique features, some with scales, others with feathers, and some that seemed almost liquid. Today, they were discussing recent explorations in the far reaches of the galaxy. Suddenly, a holographic image appeared in the center of the table. It showed an old warship floating aimlessly in the darkness of space. Its metal hull was battered and worn, and it looked like it had seen better days. The council members leaned forward, their curiosity piqued. "What a pathetic sight," sneered a tall alien with bright blue skin and sharp, angular features. "It looks like it's ready to fall apart." Another member, a small creature with tentacles, chimed in. "I bet it belongs to some weak race that couldn't defend themselves. Look at its design, primitive." Laughter erupted around the table. The council members took turns mocking the ship, their voices echoing in the chamber. They imagined the crew of this ancient vessel likely trembling in fear at the sight of their advanced fleets. Amidst the laughter, a human engineer named Alex sat quietly in the corner. He had been sent to the council as an ambassador from Earth. With short brown hair and a determined look, Alex felt a wave of frustration wash over him. He knew that humanity had faced challenges and had come out stronger each time. This old warship was not just a relic, it could hold secrets that even the council did not understand. As the laughter continued, Alex decided to speak up. "Excuse me," he said, his voice steady. "This ship may look old, but it could be more advanced than you think. There might be hidden technologies inside." The council members turned to him, their amusement fading. "What do you know about it, human?" asked a tall alien with shimmering scales. "Your race is known for its failures." Alex took a deep breath. "Humans have survived countless battles and have learned from our past. This ship could hold powerful weapons or advanced systems we haven't discovered yet." One of the council members, a wise old being with glowing eyes, nodded thoughtfully. "Perhaps we should examine it further before dismissing it entirely." The council members exchanged glances, their laughter replaced by curiosity. They decided to send a team to investigate the warship. As they prepared to depart, Alex felt a spark of hope. Maybe this was his chance to show them that humans were not to be underestimated. The council's ship, sleek and powerful, approached the ancient warship. As they docked, the team of alien experts stepped aboard the old vessel. They were armed with advanced scanning devices, ready to uncover its secrets. Inside, the air was stale and dust covered every surface. The team moved cautiously, their laughter replaced by a sense of unease. The warship's corridors were narrow, and its control panels were filled with outdated technology. Still, Alex couldn't shake the feeling that something extraordinary lay hidden within. As the team continued their exploration, they discovered a control room filled with strange symbols and buttons. One of the aliens pressed a button and the ship's systems flickered to life. Lights blinked and a low hum filled the air. The council members gasped, their earlier laughter fading into silence. "What is happening?" one of them asked, eyes wide with surprise. Alex stepped forward, excitement bubbling inside him. "This is just the beginning!" The ship might have more power than you can imagine. As they activated more systems, they noticed strange energy readings coming from the ship. The council members exchanged worried glances. What had they stumbled upon? The old warship was not just a relic, it was something far more significant. The laughter had stopped, replaced by a sense of awe and curiosity. The Galactic Council realized they might have misjudged the ship and humanity. With every moment, the mystery deepened, and Alex knew that this was just the start of an incredible journey. In the quiet of the ancient warship, a new chapter was unfolding. The Council's laughter would soon be replaced by something far more powerful: respect. As the ancient warship hummed to life, the atmosphere in the control room changed dramatically. The Galactic Council team, once filled with laughter, now stood in awe, their faces illuminated by the soft glow of the ship's control panels. Alex, the human engineer, felt a surge of excitement. This was his moment to show everyone what humanity was capable of. "Let's gather data from the systems," said a council member with shimmering green skin, her voice steady but laced with curiosity. The other aliens nodded, pulling out their advanced scanning devices. They began to examine the ship's technology, but it was clear they were unprepared for what lay ahead. As the team worked, Alex leaned closer to the control panel, studying the strange symbols and buttons. "This ship was made for battle," he said. "It has weapon systems we haven't even seen before." His heart raced at the thought. He could feel the Council's skepticism slowly turning to interest. One of the aliens, a tall figure with long tentacles, scoffed. "What could an ancient ship possibly offer us? Our technology is far superior." But Alex was undeterred. "It's not just about what you see on the surface. The ship could have hidden features designed for stealth and power. We need to dig deeper." With a slight nod, the Council agreed to let Alex take the lead. They moved to a large door at the back of the control room, which had been sealed for ages. Alex activated the ancient locking mechanism. To his surprise, the door creaked open, revealing a massive chamber filled with weapons and machinery. "Look at this," he exclaimed, stepping inside. The chamber was filled with sleek, beautifully crafted weapons that gleamed in the dim light. Each one was unique, showcasing the craftsmanship of a civilization long gone. The Council members exchanged looks of disbelief. One of the aliens reached for a weapon, holding it up with wide eyes. "This is incredible! I've never seen anything like it." His tone had changed from mocking to amazed. Alex stepped forward, carefully examining the weapons. "These are designed for precision and power. Whoever built this ship was not just skilled, they were innovative." As the Council members continued to explore the chamber, they found more surprises. There were energy cells that hummed with untapped power and strange devices that appeared to manipulate energy. Alex explained how some of these technologies could be reactivated, potentially giving them capabilities far beyond what the Council had. Suddenly, alarms began to blare, startling everyone. Red lights flashed, and a holographic screen flickered to life, displaying a warning in an ancient language. The Council members froze, uncertainty filling the room. "What does it say?" one of them asked, anxiety creeping into his voice. Alex studied the symbols carefully. "It's a warning about intruders. This ship was designed to protect itself. It will activate its defenses if it feels threatened." "What do we do?" asked a small alien with wide eyes, clearly frightened. "We need to calm the ship down," Alex replied quickly. "I think I can reset the system, but I'll need your help." The Council members gathered around, focusing on the holographic display. Alex directed them as they input commands, working together to reassure the ship. Slowly, the alarms faded, and the lights returned to their normal state. "See? It's responding," Alex said, a smile breaking across his face. The Council members looked at each other in shock, realizing the ship had recognized their intentions. The atmosphere shifted again, and a newfound respect began to form. The Council members, once filled with laughter and doubt, now listened intently to Alex's every word. They had underestimated both the ship and the humans standing before them. "This warship is more than just metal and machinery," Alex explained. "It's a testament to the ingenuity of humanity. We have the ability to adapt and innovate, even from the past." As they continued their examination, the Council realized they had much to learn from Alex and the ship. The laughter that had filled the chamber earlier was now replaced with serious discussions and plans for the future. They were no longer just mocking humans. They were starting to see them as equals. In that ancient warship, a bond was forming. The Galactic Council began to understand that respect could come from the most unexpected places. With each discovery, they were unlocking not just the secrets of the ship, but also the potential of humanity. The atmosphere in the control room buzzed with excitement after the successful examination of the ancient warship. Council members gathered around Alex, the human engineer, who was now the center of attention. The old laughter had faded, replaced by a serious interest in what this ship could do. But among the Council members, a challenge was brewing. "Let's put this ship to the test," declared Zorak, a tall alien with piercing yellow eyes. He was known for his arrogance and had often belittled humans. "We can't just rely on old technology. It needs to prove itself in a real battle against our fleets." The room fell silent. Alex felt a mix of excitement and anxiety. "A battle? But this ship hasn't fought in ages. We should practice first," he suggested, hoping to buy some time. Zorak waved his hand dismissively. "No practice. Let's see if this human warship is as powerful as you claim. If it fails, it will show that humans are not to be taken seriously." The other Council members looked uncertain but were intrigued by the idea. They could see the potential of the ship, but they also understood Zorak's challenge. After a brief discussion, they agreed. The old warship would face off against the Council's advanced fleets in a simulated battle. "Very well," Alex said, steeling himself. "But we need time to prepare. The ship must be properly equipped and its systems fully activated." Days passed as Alex and the Council team worked tirelessly. They programmed the ship's advanced systems, unlocked hidden weapons, and set up a defense strategy. Alex felt the pressure mounting. He knew that the stakes were high. If the warship failed, it would not only embarrass him, but also reflect poorly on humanity. As the day of the battle approached, the Council members buzzed with energy. They gathered on their sleek ships, ready to witness the showdown. The battle was set to take place in a large training area, filled with asteroids and debris, a perfect backdrop for an epic confrontation. On the day of the battle, Alex stood on the bridge of the ancient warship, flanked by a small crew of eager humans and curious aliens. The atmosphere was tense. Outside, the Council's ships shimmered like stars, prepared to engage. Zorak's ship was at the forefront, his confidence radiating as he looked down at the old warship. "Prepare to engage," Zorak shouted, his voice booming over the comms. "Let's see if this rusty relic can hold its own." Alex took a deep breath, focusing on the controls. "All systems are ready," he announced. "Let's show them what we can do." With a flick of a switch, the warship's engines roared to life. It moved forward, surprising everyone with its speed. The Council members had not expected such agility from an ancient vessel. "Open fire!" Zorak commanded, and his fleet unleashed a barrage of lasers towards the warship. But Alex was ready. He activated the ship's defensive systems, which shimmered with energy as it dodged and weaved through the attacks. The Council members gasped, realizing the warship was more than just a relic. "It's moving like a living creature," one alien exclaimed. Alex grinned, feeling a rush of adrenaline. He returned fire with the ship's weapons, targeting Zorak's ship. The old warship's cannons roared, and powerful blasts erupted, striking Zorak's fleet with surprising accuracy. The Council members watched in disbelief as the ancient ship held its ground. "Impossible!" Zorak shouted, his confidence shaken. "How can this be?" The battle raged on, and the warship continued to impress everyone. It performed maneuvers that seemed impossible for such an old design. Alex felt a sense of pride swell within him. He was proving not just the warship's capabilities, but also humanity's resilience and ingenuity. As the simulation continued, the Council began to realize they had underestimated both the ship and the humans. With each successful maneuver, respect replaced doubt. The tides were turning, and the Council members were no longer just spectators. They were witnesses to an unfolding legend. In the heat of battle, Alex understood that this moment was about more than just winning. It was about showing the galaxy that humans were a force to be reckoned with. And as the battle raged on, the old warship became a symbol of hope, a reminder that even ancient power could rise again. The training arena was alive with energy as the ancient warship prepared for battle. Bright lights from the Council's ships flickered like stars in the dark void of space. Alex stood confidently at the helm, his heart racing with anticipation. The challenge had been set, and now it was time to prove that the old warship was not just a relic. "Prepare for engagement!" Zorak shouted from his flagship, his voice echoing over the communication lines. "Let's see if this ancient ship can survive our firepower." As the countdown began, Alex's crew readied themselves. "All systems are operational," he said, glancing at the control panel. "Let's show them what we can do." With a final beep, the battle commenced. Zorak's fleet charged forward, their ships sleek and powerful. They fired their weapons in a dazzling display of lights and energy. Laser beams shot toward the warship, cutting through the darkness like lightning. "Brace for impact!" Alex yelled, gripping the controls tightly. He activated the warship's defensive systems, and a shimmering shield appeared around the vessel. The first wave of attack struck, but the shield held strong, absorbing the energy. "Now counterattack!" Alex commanded. He pressed a series of buttons, and the warship's cannons fired back, sending bright bursts of energy toward Zorak's ships. The blasts struck true, hitting one of the alien vessels directly. The Council members gasped in shock. "It's actually fighting back!" one exclaimed, disbelief evident in their voices. Zorak's face twisted in anger as he realized the battle was not going as he had planned. "Increase firepower! Do not underestimate this ship!" he roared, his confidence shaken. The battle intensified. The warship darted between asteroids, using the debris as cover. Alex's quick thinking and knowledge of the ship allowed them to maneuver expertly, dodging lasers while returning fire. The ancient warship once mocked was now proving to be a formidable opponent. "Good job, crew!" Alex shouted, feeling the adrenaline surge through him. "Keep the shields up and focus on the enemy's weak points." As they fought, the warship's unique design came into play. The crew had discovered hidden weapons that Alex had activated during their preparation. Missiles launched from hidden compartments, striking Zorak's ships with surprising accuracy. Each explosion sent shockwaves through the Council's ranks, and the alien fleet began to falter. "Retreat!" Zorak yelled, but it was too late. The warship's cannons continued to fire, each blast echoing in the silence of space. The Council members watched in awe as the ancient vessel held its ground against the advanced technology of the Galactic Council. Suddenly, the warship took a direct hit from Zorak's flagship. The impact rattled the crew, and alarms blared throughout the ship. Alex's heart sank for a moment as he checked the damage reports. "We can't let this stop us! Engage the emergency systems!" he shouted, determination igniting within him. The crew sprang into action, stabilizing the ship and rerouting power to the weapons. The warship shuddered but remained operational. Alex gritted his teeth, knowing they had to push forward. "Charge the main cannon," he commanded. The crew worked quickly, and a low hum filled the air as the energy built up. They could feel the tension in the control room. This was their moment. "Fire!" Alex shouted, and the ship's main cannon erupted with a blinding flash of light. The beam shot straight toward Zorak's flagship, hitting it dead on. The explosion illuminated the dark space, and the council members gasped as the flagship staggered and began to lose power. "Impossible!" Zorak cried, his voice filled with disbelief. The tide of the battle had turned, and the ancient warship was not only surviving, but thriving. With the flagship weakened, the remaining council ships hesitated. They had underestimated the power of the old warship and the humans who commanded it. Alex felt a surge of triumph as he realized they were not just fighting for victory, but for respect and recognition. As the last of Zorak's ships fell back, the ancient warship stood tall in the vastness of space, a symbol of resilience and ingenuity. The council members, once filled with laughter and doubt, now watched in stunned silence. They had witnessed something remarkable, a lesson in humility and strength. In that moment, Alex knew they had achieved more than just a battle victory. They had opened the door to a new era of understanding between humans and the Galactic Council. The warship was not just an ancient relic. It was proof that even the past could hold immense power. The battlefield slowly quieted as the last echoes of the ancient warship's cannon faded into the void of space. The Galactic Council's ships hovered at a distance, their crews in shock. Zorak's flagship, once a symbol of pride, was now a battered wreck. Alex stood at the helm of the warship, adrenaline still coursing through him. He could hardly believe what had just happened. The control room buzzed with energy as the crew celebrated their unexpected victory. "We did it!" one of the humans shouted, high-fiving an alien crew member. Excitement filled the air, but Alex knew that this moment was more than just winning a battle. It was a turning point. Suddenly, the communication system crackled to life. Zorak's voice came through, strained but defiant. "You may have won this battle, human, but this war is far from over. We will not forget this day." Alex took a deep breath, his heart racing. "Zorak, it's not about war anymore. We can work together. This ship, this technology, it could help us all." A pause followed, filled with tension. "You think we will accept the help of a race we once mocked?" "You are mistaken," Zorak replied, but there was a hint of uncertainty in his tone. Before Alex could respond, another voice broke through the static. It was one of the council leaders, a wise alien named Tira, known for her thoughtful approach. "Zorak, this battle has shown us something important. We have underestimated humanity, and we must learn from our mistakes." Tira's words hung in the air, powerful and resonant. The council members exchanged glances, realizing that the defeat had opened their eyes. They had witnessed humanity's creativity, strength, and resilience. "Perhaps we need to rethink our approach," Tira continued. "This warship is not just a relic. It symbolizes a legacy we cannot ignore. We must explore what cooperation could mean for both our races." Zorak's frustration bubbled to the surface. "But they are just humans. How can we trust them?" Alex stepped forward, feeling the weight of the moment. "You saw what we did today. We fought alongside each other, not against one another. This ship was built for protection, not destruction. Imagine what we could achieve together if we combined our technologies and knowledge. The room fell silent as the council members pondered Alex's words. The ancient warship, once a source of mockery, now stood as a bridge between two worlds. They had seen the potential for collaboration, and the realization began to sink in. After a moment, Tira spoke again, her voice steady. We have much to learn from each other. This battle has shown us that together we can become stronger than we are apart. But it must be built on trust, not fear. Zorak crossed his arms, his expression torn. Trust is earned, not given. What proof do we have that humans will not betray us? Alex nodded, understanding the concern. I know it will take time. We will have to show you through our actions. Let us share our knowledge and technology, just as we ask for yours. It will not be easy, but together we can create something greater. Gradually, the council began to murmur in agreement. The atmosphere shifted from skepticism to cautious optimism. They realized that the ancient warship was not just a testament to humanity's past, but a beacon for a new future. With a deep breath, Tira addressed the council. Let us accept this challenge. We will extend an olive branch. We will explore the potential of this partnership. As the decision was made, Alex felt a wave of relief wash over him. They had turned a moment of conflict into a chance for unity. The warship, once a symbol of ancient power, would now lead the way into a new era of cooperation. The council ships drew closer, and Alex could see the faces of the aliens softening. No longer were they enemies, they were allies, ready to explore the stars together. As the ancient warship floated majestically in space, Alex knew this was just the beginning. Together, humans and aliens would rewrite their destinies. With new friendships forged in the heat of battle, they were ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. The galaxy had not just witnessed a battle, it had witnessed a transformation. And from that moment on, the legend of the ancient warship and its human crew would echo through the stars for generations to come.